Hello, everyone. Today I was going to go through, uh, some of the space station stuff. I will later, but I just wanted you to know I was looking on Space News today, and I guess the ESA is recruiting astronauts now. And one of them, they were trying to recruit a para-astronaut, which is basically someone who is disabled, who normally wouldn't be able to function with our current tools in space. I originally I thought it's kind of interesting the way that they do that. You could you can go on Space News yourself and find this, but basically it's apparently they're looking at differences in normal requirements. When I thought it was a little nuts at first, and then I realized uh, that they didn't really specify how certain things worked. So some of them might be like if you happen to be like a double amputee or something, it might be a decent possibility because one of the this Guns and Rockets guy, he mentions the fact that a lot of the issues with zero microgravity happens to deal with the redistribution of blood from your legs going up into your head and causing problems that way. But if you don't have any legs, I guess it might not be as I guess it might not be as weird for the person who doesn't have any legs there. But yeah, anyway, going on. I was looking on Space News today, and I was looking at two things. One, Axiom Space raised $130 million for their funding project, which is actually pretty good. Hopefully, they'll raise a little bit more later because, well, it's they're trying to create a private space station essentially. Again, you can go in and read this whole thing because it's a fairly decent article. It talks about how much they want to raise eventually, which is about $3 billion. Uh, they this is their first large fundraising goal, and yeah, it's pretty decent. Um, and they were also talking about the prospective customers. They still haven't really specified which customers that they're trying to use, but or trying to go with. But we'll find out later. Now in here, another one. Again, it's on Space News. You can look at you can just go on there. Uh, there is a contest that I guess Inspiration Four is trying to create uh, like a fundraiser for in order to create and fly a Crew Dragon spacecraft completely private without any government intervention whatsoever. Uh, like no government funds, nothing. And one of the ways that they're doing it is basically a sweepstakes type thing, like a raffle. Uh, however, one of the three here's one of them. One of the three available seats will go to the winner of a sweepstakes taking place this month, intended to raise money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Which that in and of itself, that's good, right? But at the same time, it's a little weird because if they're talking about trying to raise money for a private space flight through a raffle, it also doesn't really make sense to like kind of divide your attention between the Children's Research Hospital and the spacecraft. Both versions of the whole thing, that's good, but when you're talking about science, when you're talking about uh, those two are completely different subjects, I guess. Because one is dealing with space science, and then the other is dealing with helping children uh, and cancer research, right? Uh, Now, is cancer actually part of the space program? Technically, yes, and part of it is because of the amount of radiation that astronauts get. A lot of it comes after. after they come back from Earth. I guess they're. I'm not exactly sure if some of those rumors are true about like almost all the astronauts getting cancer afterwards. I don't think it is because it doesn't sound accurate, I guess. Um, but when you go into their website, uh, I will actually hold on. I went to its website, and the first thing that it does is show you the Inspiron, uh, Inspiration 4, the Donate to Children's Research Hospital. And when you click on donate, this is basically the enter for a chance to join the venture. So it's a possibility that you might be able to get a ticket onto one of these ships, or this ship, I should say. Um, and it's trying to talk about the pilot. He'll be the Jared Isaacman. He's the person who wants to go up, and then he'll use the proceeds that you get in order to send the ship up, and then he'll pilot the craft, and then three other people will will go up with him. I guess it looks like it's $10 per ticket or per raffle ticket, which honestly I'm actually tempted to get one. I'm thinking about doing that myself just because I love space stuff. Uh, I know a lot of people a lot of people uh, would be afraid of that, but I think it would be really cool to go up. Um, so far, they have not raised the $100 million that they're trying to go for. Right now, they said that they raised 9 million. So if I go back, let's see the mission. Let's a lot of the rest of it was yeah. You can go see the website. They're talking about the Inspiration 4. I guess this is the mission patch. Uh, Obviously, everybody knows what the Crew Dragon is, uh, and the Falcon 9. Their launch date, it looks like it's supposed to be launched no earlier than quarter 4 in 2021. So that was it. I think that's after September, and then but before it looks like before 2022 that they're trying to launch. How many? Somewhere I saw the actual number that they've got. I may have already passed it, but yeah, here we go. So far they've raised $9 million of their goal of $100 million. Um, and I guess the 100 million was actually already donated by Mr. Isaacman. So that's good. So technically, you do have. So the money is there. They just are trying to. I guess he's trying to match that. So this and okay, yeah, this makes much more sense now that I actually read this. Lots and lots of people will be able to get helped by this, and it also gives someone a chance to get up into space. Uh, so, eh, well, the other thing is I look at some of the other parts of this, and it looks like they're trying to help you uh, set up shops like online stores, etc. That might be how he made his money in the first place. So it makes sense for him to put that up on there. And then there's also gear that you can buy as well. Uh, and like these, you can buy all sorts of clothing that involve that. I think I'm not sure if these actually help with the fundraising, but even if you do get a product, you still help quite a bit for the for possibly St. Jude, and definitely to help with the crewed mission. And then you can contact them, uh, obviously, for this. So that's pretty neat. And I will. I guess with that, I'll see you later.